everybody, welcome back to Edina Vlog. I'm your host Josh Sprague with Coldwell Banker Barnett in Edina, Minnesota. Today we're at beautiful Pamela Park where we're going to be doing a neighborhood tour. I've got two interviews today, one with our new sponsor Casey Murray from Prime Mortgage and one with local Edina businessman John Barnett of Edina Alarm. Now our neighborhood tour this week is of Pamela Park, which is just south of the Country Club District. It's a collection of about 400 to 450 homes between Wooddale and France, centered of course on the park. Mainly 1950 to 1960 Ramblers and 1.5 stories, all very quaint, but you'll also find mixed in new construction infill housing built just the last couple years from 600 to 900,000. So in sum, a pretty good variety to choose from. What I love most about the neighborhood is of course the location. You're close to the Country Club, to 50th and France, to the park itself, to Crosstown, and also to Concord Elementary School in Southview Middle School. Great park, multi-purpose park. You've got play sets for the kids, you've got baseball fields, soccer fields, and lots of green space to walk the dogs and just hang out. The streets were just redone last year. Many of these assessments have been paid off in full by the owners, so you've got brand new infrastructure. And of course the people. It's a very tight-knit neighborhood. They have great neighborhood parties and they're very active during National Night Out. So there's lots of things that to me make this one of the best neighborhoods in Edina to be, and also a very affordable way to get into the Edina School District. On to our Facebook question of the week, which is, what is your favorite interior paint color? Lots of creative responses to this one, folks. I heard Love Shaker Beige and Elephant Tusk, but in the end the most popular response was white. There's lots of different shades of white to choose from. You've got decorator white, linen white, and so on. And what I love about white is it's neutral to buyers if you're in the market to sell your home, but also if you're staying in your home, it really makes your furniture and your artwork pop. So thanks again for all my contributions online, and remember you can join me at facebook.com/Joshua&Sprague if you want to get in on the action. Now let's talk about the market news, and I want to talk about median pricing in the Twin Cities area because this is always of interest to my sellers. Let's set the stage here. Last year we had the government stimulus, the $8,000 tax credit for buyers. This year we don't have the government priming the pump anymore. We have to rely solely on market forces. Last year we had a lot of foreclosure sales, but this year even more, up 40% year over year foreclosure sales in this first quarter. So yet, despite both of those forces, median price, if you take a look at this graph, is off only 1.2% on last year's 12-month moving average. So I think that is signs of stability in the market. One more thing to look at is this graph that shows median price over time, and what I see here at the very end is that we've bounced right off the bottom and we're holding steady. Both of those are good signs for the market as we look towards the rest of the year, where our year-over-year sales should be much better than last year.
Hello, this is Casey Murray with Prime Mortgage. Thanks for having me on Edina Vlog. Prime Mortgage is one of the area's largest independent mortgage companies. Due to the quantity and quality of our loans, we typically have the most competitive pricing. Rates are at an almost all-time low, and it makes a difference when you go to purchase a home. Let me give you an example. If you purchased a home today, $500,000 purchase price, with a rate of 4.75, 20% down, an APR on that would be 4.889, your payment would be $2,086.59. If you waited till rates went up to 5.75, same purchase price, $500,000, 20% down, with an APR of 5.914, your payment on that would be $2,334.29. A difference of $247.70 per month. If you amortize that over the life of the loan, that's $89,172. So the time to buy is when rates are low. Rates are low now. The time to buy is now, when your buying power is increased. Again, my name is Casey Murray. I'd love to help you out. Have a great day.
So I'm so excited to be here at Edina Alarm, which is Edina Vlog's May 2011 featured business of the month. John, thanks so much for having us here today.
Thanks for coming by.
Appreciate it. Let's talk a little bit about your business. Now, how did you get started in the alarm business?
Well, in 1984, I moved from here to California, and when my wife and I got married, and I graduated from college, and my cousin was a sales manager for an alarm company out there, I started selling alarms, and I haven't done anything else since then. And when our daughter was born, we moved back here in '89, and I started EdinAlarm.
Wow, so that long in the business?
Yeah, 20, whatever that is, 21, 22 years.
So what's been the biggest changes in the industry since you started?
Well, I think a lot of changes that have happened are going completely wireless for almost everything in the house. We adopted early to that. And then another thing that's happened in the last 5 or 6 years is everybody's shutting their home phone lines off because everybody's got cells and, well, what do I need it for? Everybody just cold calls me anyway.
Right.
So we were the first ones in the state to go to alarm.com, which is a cellular backup, or a cellular is a primary transmission for the phones. So we can give people a web page to their house, and they basically can arm and disarm off their iPhone or a smartphone. It's a pretty trick.
Wow. So I know you're called Edina Alarm, but obviously you have accounts all over the metro, isn't that right?
We do. We have about 2,100 clients, and they're from Brainerd to Mankato to whatever, but we focus in the Southwest Metro if we can. If we can stay in Edina, I just as soon stay right there.
Right. And speaking of Edina, what is it that you like so much about doing business with the Edina residents?
Well, we live here, and our kids went to Normandale. I mean, we've just been involved a lot in the community in various aspects, and you know, if we can focus, you know, our specialty is residential, and we do commercial too. We've got about 700 companies, but our specialty is existing residential, so that we can go in, and Edina screams for that. I mean, basically, you got a lot of houses in Country Club that we secure that are old, that you can't get wires in, and so our expertise is in those older homes, or else people have got old systems to just update them and replace what they got.
Okay. And my last question is just about the chamber, because I know Edina Alarm's been involved for many years. How has the chamber been in terms of benefits to the business?
Well, I've been in it since I started my business, and it's been good for us. I mean, I think just the exposure of all the businesses that we've been able to connect with, and that's really how we've kind of marketed our business, but we've given back to the community through the chamber, and I served as our board chair for a year back in 2000, and you know, it's a way to stay plugged into the community as well.
So every month our featured business has a special promotion for our viewers. What do you have to offer to the Edina Blog viewers for May?
Well, we would give anybody that purchases a system from us between now and the 30th of June 6 months free service, and our monthly rate without cellular backup is $28. So, you know, that's $180.
Right on. Well, hey, I appreciate it so much for your generosity, and thanks for everything you do in the community, and for being such a great, successful local business.
Well, thanks for having me.
I want to thank you again for tuning in to Edina Vlog. Please make sure to enjoy this wonderful spring-like weather we're having, and be sure to follow me online at twitter.com/EdinaJosh, facebook.com/Josh1Sprague, and on my website and blog at joshsprague.com. See you next time.